All right. Good morning, everyone. To many of us who are joining us from Abuja, from wherever we are joining from, I want to say thank you for joining. For some of us on the YouTube, you are all welcome. So we are going straight into the program, which is the workshop for especially for 2024 batch H 1 and 2. More of us who are stream 2 are here physically, and many of us who are maybe joining, I want to say thank you for joining. So today we are going to be discussing about having a session on a decent job and then startup incubation. And when we say we are good to go, what do we mean by we are good to go? And I believe, I think all of us who are here in Lagos share one more light on it. I just reiterate what you already said before. So, what do you mean by good to go?
Good to go means you are equipped and ready to go to journey.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for her. All right, so thank you so much. Like I was saying, when we say we are good to go, it means that we are ready and prepared for the journey. So every one of us needs to realize that we are all in a journey. At the time we are going through primary school, by the time we are doing that end of the year party for primary school, they say we are going to the world, right? We graduated and moved into secondary school. By the time we finish secondary school, they say we are going to the world. Then move into our institutions, they say we are also going to the world. We enter NYSC, and we are still saying we are going into the world. Why it so is that every one of us, we are on a journey. And each of those journeys have phases. And that is what we call part of the program that we do for space sprints. We are completing a cycle of a journey. Do you understand? So it's a sprint. The first phase, maybe it's primary school, is a small sprint. And that one, so the completion of those things, those are the things that make up who we are. Can you hear me? Right? So moving on into what we have for today. So there are 3 agendas for us based on the slide. The first is know thyself. When you're saying you are ready for the journey, the first thing is self-awareness. You have to know who you are. All right? You have to know what is for you, not what is for my brother. Do you understand? So once you know yourself, then you are ready for the journey. The second thing is, which is about the employability, is the employability thing. What can you do to gain or to increase your employability? You don't get it, right? And because of the kind of us, kind of who we have currently, if you look at most of our questions, we'll be always be asking in our in our writing camp, when we say that okay, everybody will fill attendance form, and many of our monthly national CDS meeting we usually do, there's always this question that what do you want to do after NYSC, right? And some of what we mentioned, I want to get a job, I want to start a business, I want to pick a project, I want to manage a business. These are some metrics that we use to know how many of us actually are interested in starting a business after NYSC. How many of us want to get a job? And that's why Good2Go program is centered around those 2 things, which is the employability brain and the entrepreneurship mindset. Why we do this is that, look, each aspect of this, they are interwoven. When a business grows up, when someone starts a business, it needs people to work with, isn't it? So starting a business is creating job. Do you understand now? So wherever we are now, there is what we call Good2Go, which is for you to be ready for the journey. So many of us are interested in employability, some of us might also be interested in entrepreneurship. But one thing is that please be open. Any one of these might be your own. Do you understand? Right, so we move on into the way we need to really start, which is the national anthem, the NYSC anthem, and and then we also share our journey so far. So first and foremost, I think we can rise, and then so that we can all sing. Thank you so much. So we just move on to the national anthem now. That's for NYSC anthem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the for honoring that our national anthem and the NYSC anthem. Right, so we'll move on to the CDS journey so far. And I believe some of us who are in Abuja will also be interested. So from the platform, I would love also Abuja to come up to speak. One of us from Abuja who can join the studio to actually speak about our NYSC journey. And also we start from Lagos. We are going to have a representative also from Lagos to share within 30 minutes about the journey so far, maybe from the camp up to this moment. Okay, some of us might also talk. Just share your own personal experience. Okay? Aside that, do you have enough? Okay, let's see.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Onboarders, and I'm a batch A2 core member in the CDS, Digital Onboarders CDS. And I'll just share a little bit about my journey so far as a core member, how it started, and where we are today. We are almost signing out, I think, next month. So it's been a wonderful journey for me personally. And why is that? Is because I think, I don't know for whatsoever reason, growing up as a child, I have always envisioned myself on this Akili where, it's one dream I had as a child, and I wanted to make sure that I see it in fruition. Like, I wanted to make sure that it comes to pass, and God helped me, even as much as, yes, I got married immediately after my NCE, and I had to further for my direct entry in Glasgow, that's Lagos State University. The age was counting, and I was like, would I still make it, So, but luckily enough, at least at, the peak of time, I was able to, and yes, I am here serving, even though I was not able to camp, so I don't even have a camping experience. But when it comes to my PBA and also the CDS, it has been a wholesome experience, a wild one, especially in the CDS, because I saw it as a privilege to make myself available to learn and to explore my abilities. And for digital onboarders CDS, if you are very familiar, you will know that it is a place where talents are being, what will I say, are born. And also, if you already have the talent and you're coming into the platform, you are going to get more better. So that has been my case. I have been able to evolve from where I used to be. I've been able to volunteer for other trainings, activities, outreaches, and all of that, which I never saw coming. Like, I never knew that I would still have the privilege to do all of this, because to me, to an extent, I felt, okay, motherhood has already come. There are things I can't really get, like every other Nigerian youth. But the CDS made it, possible. The CDS made it possible because of the way it's been structured. So we were able to go for events, we were able to learn, I've been able to connect and network with, smart minds, and even in the CDS. And because of my own personal passion for uh, the digital space, yeah, I'm a social media manager too. I have been able to also meet with great tech bros and sis, So it has just been everything. It has been everything for me, per se, when it comes to experience. And I'm grateful to God that I am in that part where I have passion for. Like, I'm pursuing my purpose even while serving. Like, everything is just in line. Like, I'm pursuing my purpose. The CDS is helping me actualize that. I have passion for digital literacy, and even MindtheGap is one of those platforms that encourages that every youth should be equipped with digital skills. And so it's a win-win on my own end. I feel like I've not lost on any path at all. I feel like I have recovered all. So that's what it has been for me. And I thank God that I was able to go through this journey. Yes, and my dream came to reality. Just as I said earlier. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. A round of applause for her. Thank you so much. Okay, we're also going to be leading to us in Abuja, and to know a representative from Abuja can also speak about their CDS journey. I believe that so many of us are watching from YouTube outside Lagos and Abuja, or many of us are going to listen to this another time. Please drop it on the comment section, your CDS journey or your NYSC journey with MindtheGap. Okay, so thank you so much. So I want to let's have a few 30 minutes from Abuja, and we're also going to be having 10 minutes here. And there's going to be a cool talk from that platform now. Thank you. drop down. Okay, you drop it. Okay. Yeah, so while we wait for Abuja to share their CDS journey, we just continue in the meeting. Once we have executive director of MindtheGap to also share, we'll be having also feedback from Abuja. So we continue from the agenda of the week of this day, of the workshop. So the first thing is know thyself. Okay, so that's why I actually changed it to discovering you. Why so is every journey we are taking or every experiences we are going through for us to be really discovered. Many of us know about gold, right? Gold, when you have a gold, you have it in raw form. But you don't get to use gold in raw form. It has to go through some different processes to be able to become what we now use as the jewelries today, isn't it? Now, we can appreciate the jewelries, we can appreciate how beautiful it is, how it's able to sustain the time, it doesn't get rust. Why is it so? Is that it has gone through some tests. The same way we are going through secondary school, going through NYSC now, and right from NYSC, the one thing is we're going through 21 days orientation program, isn't it? And that 21 days orientation program is to make us fit for the community and also to help us to learn about leadership. Now, all these journeys, activities are part of things that refine us. It's part of things that reshape us. And that's why discovering you is a journey. All right, so think and tell yourself, I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm more than this. Okay, I'm more than this. I want you to know that because when you see a gold in all form, God knows that it is more than this. Do you understand? It doesn't look beautiful in the face, but within there is a beauty in it. Do you understand? The same way you're telling yourself, how many of us look at mirror today? Now, every man look at mirror and not, right? It's not that men, you know why. But that is how it be. But we notice that once you look at the mirror, and even as a male, once you look at the mirror, there's something that triggers to say, I need the comb. There's something that tell you, I need the brush. Is it not? Then that thing that tells you that is that thing inside you, that who you are. Do you understand? You are pointing, I'm listening to someone who is angry and say, me. It's pointing to something inside you. Right? Because you know that there's something inside you that is more than what you are seeing. Is it not? So when you look at the mirror and something tell you this, the way this hair is coming this way can be shaped on another place. Is it not? Then you take the brush and you brush to where you really want it. That process of doing that is because there is a right picture inside you that you want your hair to look like. You understand? The same way with all one of us, when you are in a career journey, when you are in a business, there is a way you want your business to look. There's a way you want to enjoy the job you are doing. And what you need to do to reshape yourself, to reshape what you are doing, is come from within you. So we're going to be taking a little workshop. So we're going to be taking little activities to actually discover each and every one of us. Are you happy to join me? All right, so let's move on. How many of us have read this book? So, to many of us on the YouTube, please just type in there. I'm going to be getting that feedback also from my cameraman. Will be telling us the comments, what is inside the comments. So, drop on the comments. How many of you, if you have actually read this book, just say I do or I've read it. The book is Why Your Heart the Way You Do. You have read it? Yeah? What of you? You have not? What of you have not? You have not? I've read it. No. I've read it. No. Okay, so I'm going to say you should go and buy the book, but I'm not here to sell any book. Okay? Well, I want us to just take a little cue from that book. The book. So I want to know from Abuja also the statistics. How many how many of us here have read the book? It's part of the book I read on last month. Right? Even my family also have to go through that book. Right? So the book says temperament. How many of us understand what we call temperament? Another word for temperament in our own understanding is inner qualities. Okay? Temperament actually influences everything that we do. Everything that we do. Okay, let me share my own story. I don't talk like this. I really don't talk. I like behind the scene work. Okay, there's some things that influences those things that I say I don't like to do. Do you understand? I feel comfortable, working behind the camera and just projecting people out there. Okay? And I wasn't comfortable with talking to the crowd. But over time, I also want to learn that if that happens to be a weakness, there's also a place where I also have strengths. I can sit down and bring out some documents within some other page where I can get out duty from an assignment that look impossible. Because once I clear my head and I know what I'm doing, what I'm going to deliver, you will love it. Why is so is that in quotes they call it according to the book. Okay, so there are so many. There are 4 types of traits that is going to be shown. So it says that your temperament can be either it can be 4, it can be 2, it can be 3, or usually one will be more than the other. Okay, one will be dominant, another one will just be below, and then just going to be pushing you to make some decisions. Okay? How many of us like to talk of the pan? When the one that make the party more louder, once we enter, everybody just feel lighting. Yeah, they call them sanguine. That's one. There's also one that is so strict. It's what you don't do it the way according to the book, they're not okay with it. They call them choleric. There's some people that they don't like to shout. They always want to be cool. In fact, okay, so there's so many things that they give us. Even the way they pick, the way they eat, the way they drive, it shows from people that are so fast when driving, they're so fast when eating. Some people are picking the food after them. Yeah, so these are some traits that makes you to do what you just enjoy doing it. And the beauty of it is that we inherited it. You understand? So it's a trait, we inherited it from either any of our parents or the two. Okay, but the beauty of it is that we need to learn how to make that to our own advantage, take that to our own advantage. Once you recognize who you are, then you're able to understand the other party also, someone else, and you're able to relate with them. Okay, so I need us to make it an assignment while you are about to be done with service. Try and go through that book, and there's PDF. That also I can share that with every one of us who has. Okay, and the other thing also is here is the whole picture. So we have the sanguine, we have the choleric, we have the melancholy, and we have the phlegmatic. So usually what you actually see here are their strengths. Their strength is here. Their weaknesses also just got inside. So we extracted it from the book. So why we read this is that look, Each and every one of us can go through that book that is here, an assessment there where you are able to take who you are. You can also check online for personality tests online. You can see it on the Good2Go personality test. Also, you can take the course. There's a question and answer. Take the course, and it's not a course. Just take. You just know they're asking you what you're comfortable with, what's your strengths. Some questions that depict your strengths, that shows your weaknesses. Then you're able to understand what advantages you have. So, and the second on the other side says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Irons know that it is iron, then another iron knows that it is iron. Then that's why they can be able to sharpen another. You understand? There is a knowing that when iron works with iron, they become more sharper. Okay, that's okay. They become sharper, not more sharper. So they become sharper. So the thing is, we need to know who to work with. We need to learn from ourselves. So many of us who are interested in getting a job, then you learn how, then you be around people who also are aspiring to be like that. For those who are also in business, you learn, you're also into business, then you learn to work with many of those who also are interested in that, doing something for themselves. So that when you work hand in hand with yourselves, then you become more refined, you are more focused on where you are going. Do you understand? Do you want to break it? So there's still room for us to do question and answer. So please, let's go and get the book. We'll study the book and then can give us feedback, okay? And this second thing, which also I will ask, is also a book by our executive director of MindtheGap. The book is called Good2Go. Okay, how many of us have read this book? One, I've read it. Two, I've read it.
I've also read the temperament book. I also share with you and your. But you have it. Soft copy. Okay.
Okay, you also have read it. Okay.
After 1 year in MindtheGap, you've not read it. I forgive you.
Okay, so one of the amazing quotes in this book, which I should do, which I can't forget, talk about radical optimism, not wishful thinking, and a network of friends with enlightened self-interest is the recipe for success. And like I said, iron sharpens iron, isn't it? This part that says a network of friends with enlightened self-interest. So you need to have a network of friends right before you adopt service now. Know who you can work with to achieve your own goal. You understand? Know who you to work with. So once you know yourself, then you know who you can relate with. You understand? So, and these are the things also inside that book that is very paramount. The first thing is look for those who are self-driven individuals with a particular set of skills. Right? I want you to write it down. A self-driven individual with a particular set of skills. I can sit down with this and break it down. Look, there are so many of us in the CBS, there are so many of us during the NYSC who have special skills. Some of them are lawyers, some of them are doctors, some of them are engineers. Look, you need these people in the long run. You understand? Look, do well to maintain that relationship, strengthen that relationship. Then, by the time you are starting your own, maybe you want to start your own business, and then you need an accountant. You need someone who can help you balance the book. You can easily leverage on that relationship. You understand? Yeah, so that is what meet with, work with, or even you be someone who is a self-driven individual with a particular set of skills. The other thing is armed with radical optimism to be a powerful asset to any society. What does it mean is, look, just know that so far I'm in this place, I will be successful. That assurance that I will be successful against all odds, and will be successful. It's one of those things that you need every day. If possible, just write it out and let that be something that you do every day. That's how will be successful. How will no matter what. Right. The third thing is build skills based on needs and personal abilities. Be on the lookout for possible skills that you need to add to yourself. And one of those things I found out in technology is that innovations keep coming up. You understand? And before you know it, one language was there before, another language come up. So you need to upskill yourself to do that. You understand? So don't stop learning, keep learning. You understand? You are not signed up on any online courses, do well to sign up for it. Right? You are having a program called JIP. That JIP program has different digital skills training. Sign up for one and be part of it. The other thing also is how personal assessment and the society then situate the future within the context of global space. Look, you are not alone here. You understand? You are not alone. This also, I will also speak about it when I'm talking about how to get a job. Okay? I just keep them. It's also very important once you can do an assessment of yourself. So you're able to know that, okay, I'm interested in this particular sector. I'm interested in maybe agriculture. Then I know this is the environment I want to play in. This particular policy in this particular sector is what I'm interested in. You have SDG goals, you identify a particular goal that you are interested in, then you become an advocate for it. So let's just move on. So, yeah, do you have any question? There should be a question. Okay, so feedback, let me have feedback. What are the things we learned so far?
Where everyone is looking like.
So let's hear from you. Any feedback from you? I think you are jotting some things down.
Yeah. Morning. My name is Sam.
What's your name?
Sam.
Okay. Where are you from?
To East State.
Oh, okay.
And I think one of the things I've really gotten today is from the little I've said is the importance of being with a like-minded driven people. So the more you with them, I think the more you get something from there.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, you want to speak?
Alright. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Konachi, and I know I've spoken before, but I just wanted to give feedback on what I have personally learned. So for me, basically, self-discovery has been one way that has helped me, and I just got confirmation again today. When you know yourself, like your capabilities, your strengths, weaknesses, it helps you to sit down and analyze. Okay, these are the things I am good at. How can I double down on it? Because usually when I was growing up, I used to be very pessimistic. Like I feel like I'm not good enough because I was focusing more on my weaknesses. So I think of the book I read, The Confidence Woman by Brian Tracy, and in that book there were things she talks about finding your strengths and developing your strengths, not focusing on the weaknesses. Now another thing I have also added to that knowledge, and I also read it in the Economics book, is finding a set of friends. Like now, thanks to Mr. Kayo, CEO, I'm able to get a mastermind group, and trust me, we are doing exploits. Like we are even planning on a physical get together after our POP next in April. Like we had a meeting last Sunday. Every Sunday we have a meeting and we share our interests. And there are things like I have a YouTube page that I have not been consistent with it. I'm like, hold me accountable. And you see them in the group, Mona, you posted on your YouTube. Like, what are you doing? You get so these are people that have the same passion with me, that want to get results, and I'm grateful that I'm able to connect with them. And it only started from me knowing myself. to be able to connect with this set of individuals. So that's what I'm talking so far. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to hear from her. She looks too gentle. What's her name? Jemilat? Temilayo. Okay. Where do you study in school?
Civil engineering.
What? Oh, Jesus. How did you survive? That's a spider building. Ah. Go ahead.
So from all that the speaker has said so far, what I've gotten is self-discovery, as Nina said. It's something that is very important because even if you are surrounded with people that can actually add value to you, if you don't know yourself, you get value, but not in the direction or in line with what you are supposed to, in line with something that will actually be, something that will actually be beneficial to you. So, and even for a while now, that's actually something I've also been doing, self-discovery. She made mention of strengths. At times, focusing on weaknesses gives you this idea of
you're not enough.
Yeah, you're not enough actually. And sometimes you just pick this up.
You are meant to be God.
You pick this up, maybe after some time, it doesn't do well, you drop it, you're moving to this, you're moving to that, just because you have not actually gotten who you are yet. And this is something that can actually drive you back because you find it difficult to actually put yourself out there and become better. So, thank you so much.
Fantastic. Yeah. Next. Everybody's speaking up. There's not like any feedback. Everybody must feedback.
All right. So from everything our speaker has said, thank you very much. So from what I can draw out, for me personally, I think I'll go towards the direction of networking. Yeah, the significance of networking, having people around you, not just people that can inspire and motivate your personality. So you find out that when you have these people around you, they are more than enough to give you that ginger that you are looking for. And why I said I can relate is because at a particular point in my life, I started looking for this particular set of people because I'm this kind of person that, yes, I'm always shy about my skills and what I can do, and always, should I say, shy about exploring and all that. But sometimes I need this push. So I found that I needed the same kind of people that would give me this motivation. Yeah. So that's the essence of networking and all. And it's just to prove the point that networking is very, very important. Yes. As much as self-discovery also. Thank you.
Actually, personally, what I have learned in the session so far is to be self-confidence and networking. Connecting with the right people, sharing same value with a group of people actually helps in gotten someone, it is someone's counterpart. Alright?
Good.
What I've learned so far is that to overflow networking, self-confidence. But for me, it's right in my never surrender.
What is that? Oh, okay. I'm the one that's giving you the journal.
So, there are some times we might have a very big dream, big project, and big imagination. But just because you do not get other people's approval, just throw it down. So that is the part where networking comes in. She's mentioned something, and the testament on that. She had a list of people who push her as you've not updated us for this. This is what I'm very, very sure they would have had it done out plan and this is what I want to do. So you guys hold me accountable.
Yeah.
And there's one thing I've learned so far that you don't finish what you don't start. You don't start it.
You can never finish it. I like that. Fantastic. Good. I thought you just fantastic. All right, so I need to use the microphone because you are recording. Right? I project now. Are there people joining elsewhere?
Yeah, but joining on YouTube.
Which other screen am I seeing here?
This after.
Oh, wow. How many of them are there?
They are much. Yeah, they are much also.
Interesting. I think they have their own session where they are listening to us.
They are listening to us.
Oh, guys, sorry that we started late and you have been waiting for us. Tell Okumaiwa to give all of you transport. I've set him up. How many of them are there?
I will confirm the number.
Confirm the number. You must give them transport. And these people here too. No matter how little. Let's encourage them. Right?
Yes.
Right? So, wow. I'm very excited to be here. And like I said on my group, on my whatever, I'm happy that we are bringing back Good2Go to at least hybrid, right? And subsequently, because we used to do it. Good2Go is one of our biggest programs. In fact, I met Alibaba, at the Omniverse, and I was telling you, remember you want to work? I said, yes, I remember. I was showing a picture to some people recently. I was like, oh, okay. So this is one of all those programs that used to give me a lot of fulfillment because no matter what you have done with core members when they are in camp, 9 months has happened to an average core member, right? And the truth of the matter is some of them, they have lost out, or like now that we now have a CDS where we are still engaging, right? For that time, you used to have only once in a month meeting. We don't bring everybody in Lagos to a place called Eta Hall. We used to gather, we bring all our friends, which I think was still very useful. Because it wasn't like everybody, just like what you see here in your city, we bring everybody and we bring all our friends, HR friends. I think we need to think about going back to that model. Because one of the things you guys are listening, I want to warn you, this idea of I can do everything remote, right, it's killing this generation, right? It's actually fueling the laziness of a lot of people. I can do it remotely. Well, remote from, I'm a knowledge manager, right? That's my core job before all this, right? There's a level of assimilation that you can, especially at the beginning of learning. At the beginning of learning, you need a very heavy bang, bang! Something that will put the dent on your brain and let you know new knowledge is coming. Then once there is that impression, everything now layered on it in forms of continuous learning through virtual, through reading, but until there is a dent on your brain to realize that, hey, Oga, wake up! You are going to succeed. That feeling of fear of success is still going to be holding somebody that is what in psychology they normally call epiphany, or that's what they call it. Not if you that time. Moments of when you just wake up. One of my mentors, Bishop Bishop, will say, oh, I see. It's not that your eyes was blind. It's just that your mind has not fully yet grasped the reality of that thing that is at an awareness level in your life. Do you understand? So you need a very, and all of us need it. You need something to shift you from your current position to where you really want to be. If you are just watching a video, when you are watching online, you are lying on your bed, you are holding the phone, and you know somebody is there, or you are busy working and you are busy wandering around the place. Learning is a complex human action. For those of you that study psychology or you study the human behavior, learning does not take place until there is, until there is a mental reformation, until there is an exchange of what used to be to a new paradigm. Do you understand? Someone can say, I'm going to be successful. That I'm going to be successful is really a subconscious statement. And I found out that many people today are subconsciously wishful about success. There is no mental reconfiguration in the brain that gives you what is called conviction that you are going to succeed. It doesn't mean you have all the facts. But like something that happens to somebody, if you are Christian, it's faith. It just happened to you, boom. You can't defend it with anything, but it now begins to supply some chemicals into your body that gives you some level of confidence. You don't have what to support it, but you now suddenly realize that the laziness that used to hold you down, you start overcoming it. The procrastination that used to hold you down, you start overcoming it. The friends that you always sit around with and hang out and talk nonsense, you start avoiding them. It's no more you at that time. Why? Because a new driver, a new sheriff has taken over your subconscious and your consciousness, and before you know what's happening, all right? So I just want to encourage, I want to appreciate those of you who are here. It's very important, and we're going to do more about ensuring that we have a one-on-one. Secondly, also for me, is that I also realize I've been too distant from you guys, and I'm feeling ashamed, right? Forgive me, right? I have kind of, but I know that, we all have different graces, right? Grace with ability. And I also want to believe that while my team and some of our guys have what they can give, but I believe that if I also engage, I can really do something a little bit higher than what they can do. And that's why I said, please, let's achieve the two. I want to engage, but I don't want to do virtual. Right? I'm getting tired of virtual because I can't see the impact sufficiently. Okay? So the reason why we're here is that no matter the number of you that are online or the number of you that are in Abuja, the number of you that are here, what you need to do first and foremost, you need to all submit your CV today. Hello? Have you discussed that?
We are about to get to how to write CV.
No, we're not writing CV. All of this, first and foremost, I know some of your team have submitted your CV. Have you forwarded it to me? So, this is what I want to focus on. So, we're going to look at your CV and we're going to, because we have not submitted it, we're just going to take you through how to develop a CV, because that's the starting point. Right? So, let me hijack what Bukumi has been doing so that I will not take my word. Can you see the next slide? Pause for question. We'll pause for question. And so, guys in Abuja, if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Either on just type it in, or they give you. Are we able to hear them if they want to talk?
Yeah, we can.
So get ready. We are going to be asking. We are going to be talking to you. Get you also to talk in a while. Okay. So 3 quick steps to getting a job. When I saw this, I was very excited because it was pulled out of the 21 checklists, 20 checklists that we created way back. And I dare say to anybody, if you follow our 20 checklists of getting a job, you are almost guaranteed in 3 months to get a job. If you follow it beautifully in 3 months, you don't have a job. Come back and tell me how much you have spent, in investing in some of the things you've been requested to invest in on yourself. Then we look at maybe there's a gap or something you didn't do very well. But I challenge all of you to 3 months. Normally, we're supposed to have done this in 3 months before your NYSC. So that you start positioning yourself to be able to do this thing. And they're very simple things. And these are not just things that came out of reading a book. These are practical things that we have done in 15 years of interacting with some of our core members. We've been in this level for 15 years. Right? So we see what's not working. And also because I'm coming from an HR background, I know what can work, what can really help somebody. So the first one says, take advantage of technology. That's almost as good as what is being said, but we need to unpack that. Taking advantage of technology doesn't mean having the mobile phone in your hands. Do you get it? So the question is, what does taking advantage of technology mean? It means that the job you want to get and the person you want to get a job from, they are both inside this device. Before, you need to walk around, right? People submit CV all around, right? Where you are needed for a job, you have to be asking questions, but all of you bring out your phone. Bring out your phone. Bring out your phone. Practical now. Everybody bring out your phone. You're turning off. Everybody, okay? Everybody bring out your phone. So, go to the Google, the regular Google search. I know many of you, we've done this before, but if you have not done those of you in Abuja, it's time for you to get your job. What kind of job you like to do? Chief. What kind of job would you like to do after NYSC? Sorry? Data analysis related job, okay? What about you? You want to go to mind what you study? Huh? If you go back to your house and you say, this thing near me, you will now also look for all those jobs within where you live. If you are going to be living Abuja to relocate to Lagos, you can say accounting jobs in Lagos. And there are several parameters that you can use to sort it out. In that document, I think it normally says, can you tell me some of the parameters you see like edits there? Let me see. I'm talking about the edit.
Date posted. Job badge.
Date posted. Job.
Work from home.
Exactly.
With no experience.
Exactly. Intern.
In hospital.
You know, in all these various things that you have tried, it will tell you which one, you know, can you click on. So it's showing you all now. You will now see it out as you click each one of all those buttons. Part time, for example. Okay? Accounting, commerce, home tutor. Sometimes I say, okay, before I even get a name, I want to be a tutor. I want to start doing something. So nobody can say, and I think, like I said to you, we need to include it in the manual. When people are in NYSC camp, we should put it there. You have to get PPA. You understand? You know, place of primary assignment near me. Place of primary assignment in. I want to query to be sure that thing is there. If it's not there, I want to also talk to anyone to try and see how we can encourage all these core employers to start posting or collecting from them and then for what role are you looking for core members for. So by the time we post it, right from camp, even those that have not applied, core members can see and reach out to them even before leaving camp. So everybody to be a lot more intentional. Number one is about finding opportunities, at least job opportunities. The same thing goes for looking for, you know, opportunities in the area. Some of you want to study abroad, right? Some of you want to look for scholarship. Just type on your phone again. Fully funded scholarship on, fully funded master scholarship in your field. Fully funded master scholarship in civil engineering, in marketing, in data analysis, You know? Masters in accounting. Just click on, let's see. London Business School, finance course, you know. Okay, paid internship. See another one. Paid internship. Share me. You know. Some of them, it might not be all of them that are still current, but that's the starting point. And the way to do is to say to yourself, I'm going to spend 1 hour every day. But when you're saying something, well, I thought you're talking about my time. If the most way to manage your time now, when you are a core member, you can live your life anyhow. But now, you are no more, you don't have any PPA to go to for those of you who believe in your PPA. So your time is in your hand. If you are not careful, you'll be waking up at 10 a.m. every day. So the first thing you need to take control of is your time. And though you are going to be a core member, you are going to be living in NYSC, you are going to be waking up the normal time you are supposed to wake up. 7 a.m. I wake up, 6 a.m. I wake up, I do my normal duty. Don't ever in your life, after NYSC say, I can wake up anytime. Your brain will fold. Or rather, be straight here. I don't know which one the brain does. Once there's no activity of the brain takes a particular form that does not allow you to retain energy. So what are the other things you can do with technology in terms of employment? Number one is you have seen opportunities, and the same thing in terms of entrepreneurship. You can say, what are entrepreneurs looking for? Not money. Good business ideas in Lagos. You will see all this kind of, it doesn't mean everything you see is right. But by the time you go through it, you analyze some of all those things. You might not get anything there, but it will help you to start forming things that can actually help you. The next step, apart from opportunity, is learning education. All right? I want you all of us to write it down, and I know we're going to get there very soon. What is the skills gap that you think you have? What's your own personal skills gap? By the time you do those SWOT analysis that we're asking you to do, you will see their gaps. And if you see that this career you want to pursue, this is the type of person that's required for this career, this is the kind of qualification, this is the kind of knowledge that's required, and you do an assessment of yourself, you realize that there are gaps. The next thing you need to do is to go to YouTube. How many of you have a YouTube account? Almost everybody, once you have a Gmail, you create a YouTube account. But a lot of people don't watch YouTube. They rather do Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Those ones create awareness, they don't create knowledge. And a lot of people are living on false information. Right? Like I always say in MindtheGap, there's what's called AKSM. Every one of all those careers that you have chosen right now, there's what's the AKSM that you go through. Number one is awareness that there's opportunity in that field. Knowledge, it means that beyond just opportunity, you have the know-how. 10 steps to become a successful civil engineer. Can you tell me? Have you ever thought of what are 10 steps that I'm going to develop for myself? It's your personal life formula. If you are about to finish NYSC, you don't yet have a personal success formula. Today is the day you need to go and sit down with your mastermind group. What is my success formula? Because what work with Good2Go, I don't work for you. I told you my own story. I didn't have the qualification of most organizations are looking for. They even gave me this, I scored 0. But I could defend in an interview. So when I could defend in an interview, I'm not going to be looking for a job in a way where selection only depends on when you pass the test. I would never have gotten a job. But if I get a job in a small company where I can have an access to the founder, and we talk, and you can see energy, and you can see intelligence in what I'm saying, and they give me an opportunity, I say, wow, this guy is even better than this guy that scored 100 from our test. So you must know where you are. If you are not in a very vocal talking type, then you must ask yourself, what's my strength? Or when it's going to require that you know how to at least defend when you go for interviews. Go to YouTube. where are my gaps? And begin to actually identify content. Can we all go to YouTube? YouTube, everybody. So what's your name again? Bros? Charles. Which area do you think you need to develop yourself in order for you to be successful? Interpersonal relationship. So, like anyone, Google, go to YouTube, say how to build interpersonal relationship. Video on building interpersonal relationship. Or just type interpersonal relationship. Okay? Interpersonal relationship. Is there anything coming out for you? I'm not saying all of you to type, but except you may also need interpersonal relationship. Type what you think you need. I promise this is the last time I will ask for your name. Civil engineer. Omotani. Semilayo. Similar. What area of your skill do you think you need to develop? Whether soft or technical skill? Building design. So type it there. Building design courses. Are you able to get anything? Interpersonal relation. Have you able to get something? And there are some videos there. What about you, bros?
Mine is coding.
Coding. You want to develop yourself more in coding. Courses, coding courses. So, because if you don't even know what you need, you don't know what to ask. That's why you need to do a lot of more work with yourself. Let me tell you what, in Nigeria is difficult. It's going to be a lot more difficult for people that can't take responsibility for themselves. It's not going to get better. Do you get? People that are struggling to survive now, doing NYSC with, how much are they paying? 33K. Imagine when that 33K is stopped. And there's no uncle auntie anywhere that said, don't worry, I'll supply that as people. You won't be happy with yourself. That's why you can't afford to have 3 months without something to do. You can't. Because at least you are used to asking, receiving that alert. Even if you use it for transport, at least there is progress. Do you get? So have you found anything that you think you need to learn more? Interpreting data. Did you get any course?
Yes, I actually have a course.
You are running.
Yes,
Fantastic.
So I know on the business analyst, you need to be able to communicate. So on my communication skills, as a business analyst, you need to know how to communicate. Okay, what's the organization's problem and how to break all of that down. Now that's a strength for me. Okay, so when it comes to carrying out the data and interpreting it, putting it in a spreadsheet, I think that's where I struggle.
Yeah.
So I think I am currently working on that aspect to be able to translate metrics, data, and put it in.
Fantastic. So, one thing all of you must do is, please, identify your gaps. The starting point is online courses. But if you can, like I said, if you can, find a mentor. Sorry? In the field where you have gaps. Find somebody. You cannot succeed alone. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, very tough. There are some people that by themselves, they can just read from the reading, you get a good job, but it also is limited. You are going to be limited. But making the effort to say, okay, and somebody saying that, what, how do I find a mentor? Then you go to LinkedIn. See, all this thing is all about using. What's the first thing I say you need to do? Find opportunities. What's the second thing? It's about learning. We've talked about awareness in the last discussion. It's about now you know your opportunity. Because one thing I can guarantee you is the day you see an opportunity that's possible for you and you don't get it, it's more frustrating for that individual than when you don't even know that an opportunity that's available for you. What is killing a lot of young people today in Nigeria is because they can't see opportunity for themselves. So that's why they become lazy. Alright? Craziness? Yeah. So when you go to LinkedIn, you create a profile. How many of you don't have a LinkedIn account yet? Don't have. How many of you, your LinkedIn account is not active? Let's be sincere. You've not posted here in 3 months. So I don't blame you. Even I have not posted maybe in 1 month. Right? But I can say I can have that privilege. But you don't. Create a time. How many of you, and this is the next one I'm going to go to, create a time that I can say, every Tuesday time I go on my LinkedIn, not just only to post, but to read, what others have posted that's of my interest. 1 hour, like you have, at so and so, which is going to take to another thing about technology again. How many of you have ever used the application called Calendar on your phone? You have used it. That's good. So where's Calendar on your phone? Show it to me. What page is it? Calendar is C. So it's almost going to be in second page if you have plenty of application on your own phone. I hope Abuja people are following us. If you are following us, can we hear you? What page is it? So this is my own. For me, it's not about what happens here. What happens here matters to is all these 5 apps in your footage. Those apps, the 5 apps in that place is what tells me how well you are integrating with technology. For my own, is my Bible. That's the first app that I integrate. Next is my calendar. I want to see what my day looks like. Third is my email. Whether somebody has sent me email, business email, it's not, some people, they don't even check their emails. Yeah. That was the last time I checked your email.
I check my mail on here on weekly basis. What's it?
You should check your email daily. In fact, you should communicate more with email. Because your email is more important right now than your life. If some people ever use your email to steal, they will arrest you. Your email is almost like the only digital identity you have on the internet is what? Your email. All your social media, everything was created to your email. So take your email very seriously. When you are about to leave anywhere, develop the culture of communicating via email. Not WhatsApp. WhatsApp is good for quick conversation, but if you want to discuss something really important, do email, short email, and learn how to begin to use email to communicate with people. Yourselves. In fact, it's a campaign we need to actually take a lot more seriously when we go to camp. We did a training at the CBN in Abuja. I will send an email to those participants that so that we can send them money. Let's have 50% of them open their door. We have to be calling them again. Please go and check your mail. If we want, we have paid everybody, the guy will come back again. I'm like, are you okay? So we are not paying anything. So for me, in terms of using technology, it's not like all these big things. It's about most of us here, the last thing you see in the night is your phone. Yes or no? The first thing you see in the morning, yes or no? There's nothing wrong with that. So make sure you are
Need
saying
to talk.
full.
I have now.
Oh, are you with us?
Hey.
Hello, Maya, can you hear us?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, are they getting anything? Can you get one or two people to tell us what they are learning so far?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
All right, can we hear one or two of them to tell us what they have learned so far?
Yes, sir. Okay. Let me get one. Okay. Please, can you tell us what you have learned so far? You can say it.
Okay.
You could be audible, yeah?
Okay, no problem. Actually, I've learned from, let me say, a follow-up from Mr. Tayo that we should always check up if we cannot do something alone. We either follow up online classes or we have a mentor. That's what I've learned so far. I'm working towards that.
Okay, I learned the importance of networking and also how to get jobs that are related to your field around you, and
So
also how
we'll come back.
to get fully
So
funded
for
scholarship.
me,
Yeah, so you don't sit
the
and
most
just
important
waste
thing
time.
is in terms of using technology, please you have a friend in that thing in your hand called those devices. There's a reason why those applications were built. When you're not maximizing some of all those applications that are designed to help you, you know what you do? You shortchange yourself. The purpose for people that build this application is to make life move forward. I was doing a training somewhere on Wednesday with some people in Lagos State Government, and they were contesting the reality of technology. I said, guys, let me tell you one thing. Technology is not going to stop. It won't stop for you. You are the one that you need to quickly join and ensure that you are able to connect with technology. When you fail to connect with technology that has been made available that others are connecting with and using to gain advantage, you know what you have done? You have actually, helped me with law of probability. I mean probability in math. If there are, let's say, 1 million jobs, and there are 100 million people looking for the job, that means the probability of you among the 1 million is 1 over 100. So you can imagine if what is required to get that job is on the particular website, and only after 100,000, only 30,000 are viewing it. The rest of 70,000 are not viewing it. So you just reduce your chances of even being visible, being able to see that opportunity. So I challenge you from today, if you don't have a proper arrangement of all those tools, you are going to be totally undermining yourself. So choose all those apps in the way it can be useful for you. That is how you can maximize the use of technology. Sharing on professional social media, for do's and don'ts of social media. Post content regularly, if you can. I've not been very successful with that. But one of the ways you can actually post content regularly is not just by just posting any nonsense. Go to other places of your interest. Read something there. When you read something there, you can share whatever you have learned that you think people who are your contacts should know. If you read something and it really blesses you, and you think it's vital information, don't just forward somebody else's thing without even going through it. Do you get? So when you read it, say, because you are a learner, you always have something to share. People that don't share, they are not learners. If you are reading a book and you say, okay, I want to share, say you read something that interests you from so tomorrow I'm going to share about what I read in this page. You will always, if that is going to push you to go and you say that you have something to share the motivate, it's a good push. But if you don't have content, it's going to be a struggle to share anything. And at the least share something on a weekly basis, maybe on a daily basis. Try, force yourself. The sharing might not be at par. Be retweeting somebody else that you are following, or reposting other person's, do you understand, content. It's a starting point, but be consistent. The next one says, keep it professional. That's what we're saying. Nurture relationship. You know, one of the ways to use social media to nurture relationship is really by interacting with other people's content. Move on. A lot of people are not nice. They are irresponsible when it comes to content. Number one, you watch somebody's video content, you don't even follow that, and you go there regularly. Once I go to a YouTube channel that I consume their content, I honor them with my follow. That's the least you can do. The sweat that people went through to put content together just for you to consume it and move away without even clicking to say, I like, I read, I follow. It's unfair. Are we together? This guy is looking bored already. You know what happened today? Where? Someone is just there now. Right? Usually it's my style, looking tired, looking lost. It's baby. Nurture relationship. What does that mean? When you consume someone's content, once in a while, just say, thank you so much. Imagine what you happen to when somebody read under your social media, under your WhatsApp post, and they thumbs it up. You know, it's the way it makes you feel good. You know, so once in a while, you know, what I do is when I post something on WhatsApp, maybe somebody has not seen it in a long time. When I realize that the person has liked it or does something, somebody I call the person. How are you doing? What's going on? It's a trigger for me to know who's following. And yet, when people tell me, I have not spoken to you in a while, why should I speak to you? And that doesn't have to be, whether you call a mentor, and everybody must have one. Pray to God, beg, study, go to LinkedIn, go and look for mentor. Type it there. A mentor in civil engineering. Right? These are practical soft issues. It's not like Greek and Hebrew that we're going to be sharing with you here. Have a professional edge show. I think we have all that. Don't. Alright? Don't send irrelevant messages. Criticize order or be negative. Don't send messages with I see you viewed my profile. Personal, don't post personal content. The only thing they post is their picture that they took at NBC when they're looking fine. It's wrong. Okay? Let's go next. Content matters. Share useful insights and perspective based on your knowledge and observation. You know, we've talked about that. Use relevant hashtags. We've talked about that. In fact, make it visual. We've talked about that. Start or join conversation. We've talked about that. Next, writing professional CV. Personal information, experience, strength, hobbies, and interests. Any other thing? Okay? Translate experience to strength. Tangible experience, reflection, transferable skills. Let's go. Creating a CV with Google Doc. There are templates there that can help you to know how do I want my CV to be. I've told you some of it before. In the early stage of some of our career, we'll go and look for somebody else's CV that is about 1 year ahead of us. And we'll collect the CV, soft copy, and remove the person's name and put our own. Of course, those who are working in the same organization. Why did you do that? We said to ourselves, this is what I want my CV to look like by the end of this month. I'll begin to look for opportunities. Or like now, who does doctor CV without putting action to it? We now begin to look for opportunities within the organization that will help us to be able to prove that those experiences we put there we have actually done things around it. Do you know you guys are busy? Do you agree with me? A 90% of your generation is very busy. On the scale of 1 to how you rate yourself, 1 to 5, 1 being I'm very lazy. I'm not lazy at all. 5 being I know I'm lazy. Be sincere. 4. Really? You should be 5. You want to mind the camera, I know you will. In fact, 6 over 5. I mean, I know you like to spare you. So let me tell you the thing about you guys. The reason why you're gathered here today is not just so that we can talk. I want that I can spend my life time today. You have that you can spend time. You let go. Please let me some of you that are discussing today seriously. Anyone, and I'm glad that some of you are sincere, please fight laziness in your life like a disease. Because it is. It will disease you. You know what it means to be diseased? Something that comes to your body and make your life uneasy. Laziness is one of them. So what you do is make sure you ensure that, number one, like you said, you find accountability partner. Look at the challenge you. Set a goal. Find accountability partner. Because sometimes you find it difficult to beat yourself up. Just like in surgery, you cannot fix your own goal. In fact, you have a reason why you should not wake up at 6 a.m. You are there and be waking up. But when you have a collaboration with somebody saying, I'm not waking up only because I'm going to enjoy, I'm waking up because sleeping beyond 6 is below me. What will I be doing in bed? Say, I don't have any other thing to do. Find something to do in the house. But sleeping to 7, 8 is a no-no for you, since you have attended this conference. Alright? Entrepreneurship mindset. Entrepreneurship is a problem solving endeavor. Entrepreneurs are not just business owners, they are problem solvers who drive innovation, create positive change. They see challenges as opportunities to build something new and valuable. Key aspect of entrepreneurship: problem identification, solution creation, value creation, adaptability. Let's go. Right. Go back. Now, let's go back again. Problem identification is, I ask you, many of you have the career that you want to pursue. The question I ask you is, what problem do you see yourself able to solve from your would-be employer or the people that will patronize you? So civil engineer, for example, what problem do civil engineers solve? Like what, which one?
The aspect of environmental engineering in civil engineering, so that can be related to water, safe, making sure there's potable water. So maybe, for example,
civil engineers are the one that supervises constructions, right?
And there are different branches of that civil engineering.
And that's one of the things they do is,
Yes.
I don't know, one of the things they do is, Abi,
Yes.
They help people to build good, affordable homes. They have to build roads.
Yes.
They have to ensure that homes are not collapsing. You understand? You know why I'm saying that to you, and that's not just you, to all of you. Go and have a strong reason, a strong why you are pursuing that career. A strong one. Something that is like, if you don't do this thing, like you are being wicked. When I was going to do HR, I realized that the greatest problem of everybody
Every company is the human capital, not money. You need to, and that's why he read to you about my own, what he read to you from my book is my own personal life philosophy. My formula, radical optimism. You need to be so strongly optimistic about the reason why you exist. I'm an engineer, and I'm here to help. Then you articulate some problem, maybe for an engineering firm, to solve this problem of whatever that interests you. I can't define it for you, but every one of them, I'm saying that like if I have something that I think I want to be known for in my life, when, because I'm just coming to the realization of it that I want to raise a generation of problem solvers. People who are very committed to solving problems, who don't see themselves as a problem, who don't see problem as a big deal, who are not what we call linear thinkers, flat, who are able to like kind of task their brain to solve their own personal problem, and who sees problem and run to it. Do you understand what I mean? It's a mindset. And the thing about it is that the human person was created to be a problem solver. So when people are not solving problems, they become a lesser content of what they are created to be. Let me tell you, have you heard about the word dinosaur before? What's an animal? Is it an animal or a sheep? He said it was one of the largest animals that ever lived. You know why dinosaur went to extinct? The war around the side dinosaur was changed according to what we heard. But dinosaur was not aware. Right? Do you know why animals always move and migrate from one place to the other? Animal can consume the grass and everything that's in a particular location. But because they don't have the capacity to really reproduce that grass, they will have to move to somewhere else where they can get it. That's the way many, some people are so animalistic in their thinking, they are not problem solver. They only get the best consumer that's available. And even in life, they come to you as a friend. They consume all that they can get from you. And when they can't get anything, they move away. Some people are lesser human beings. If I can use that word. Because the Almighty, He created this entity called human to fix your environment, to condition your environment, not to be a thermometer, to be a thermostat. Or did I get it right? A thermometer adjusts to the environment, but thermostat regulates its environment. Can I pray for you, if you allow? I think God will make you a problem solver. Amen. Go and embrace this. I want to be a problem solver in my life. If that software, you know the way we buy new software, the day you install that new software to your brain, you will see you think differently, you will act differently, you have a different kind of attitude to life. Do you understand? Problems are designed to be solved. And that's where you go into an employer. An employer has complex problems and is looking for a solution on how to solve it. And your job is to say, let me help this my employer to solve this problem. What we're having today, I mentioned it somewhere that I want to have this session. I forgot. Until he called me. I said, oh, I thought we're having this. I'm like, that's what you do for your employer. Don't say, Shebi said we're going to do it. And you're still waiting. Is it important? Is it necessary? The same thing for your customers. You are what? Problem solvers. When you see what people are complaining about around you, the fact that you can see is the indication of the fact that maybe you can do. If there's anything I want to say, maybe I need to pause here. Problem solver. Abuja guys, can we hear you now?
How many of us want to be a problem solver? If you want to, can I see your hand? I can't see them. I'm done. Yeah? Yeah, drop off. Okay. So, but here, how many of us want to be a problem solver? So, say after me, say, call your name. I recognize I will be a subhuman, a less human, if I don't learn to be a problem solver. Problems are meant to be solved. Any problem affecting me, my employer, my customer, that I can see, I can make an effort to create a solution to it. So help me God.
All right. So, but I said that so that you can go back home and really think about it. Some people are not conscious of the problems around them until they come like a dinosaur and the problem will swallow them. This country is amazing. I'm not saying that to make you feel, but people that can see the problem and put a naira sign on it, they are the ones that are actually making and creating business. So for those of you who want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, the entrepreneur you want to work with wants to solve a problem. When you get to that environment, the first question you need to ask yourself is, what problem are we solving in this organization? When you have privilege to have an interview with a small business owner, and you say, the only question I want to ask you, what problem are we really out to solve? That day, it is the owner you are talking to, you are going to become his friend. Don't tell me what you want to do for you. Ask them, what problem as an organization are we really trying to solve? Because when you say that, what you do is you are entering into the mind of that person. And this is the kind of person that is also clear on the problem you want to solve. He will sit you down and pour it on you. But that's what I do for my guys in MindtheGap. I share with them all the problem we want to solve, and I tell go and tell me the part of it I can solve for me. I don't give anybody job decision. This is the problem we have. This is the vision, mission of an organization. And you can do that all for any organization you want to work in also. Go and read up about them. What are they in business? And ask yourself, in their business, what can I do to be a problem solver for that employer? All right? The next one is solution creator, right? All right? Say, solution creator. The thing about solution is that you might not know, you might not have it now. But when you dwell consistently on that particular problem statement, for example, the problem I wanted to solve as an HR person that got me my first job in Lagos. I was at the birthday party on a Saturday like this in Ibadan. So I was talking, and I just finished NYSC. I was talking to somebody else. If I talked to somebody else here, somebody on the other side of the pillar who was dropping on our cover. It wasn't the one I was talking to. I think I wrote in my book. I was just telling Ola, I'm calling, oh, you're back forever. So what do you want to do? I said, wow, you want to really go to HR. You might just management. And the problem of this organization is that they don't know how to manage their human resources. Organizations is all about team. You know, I was just busy blabbing. I was just talking all I've known and read and watched on YouTube. Every single thing, I'm just talking. This other guy now doing that was dropping on us. He is working in Lagos. He got to Lagos. They have an assignment the next Monday. Somebody resigned him this Monday in the office. So their boss just announced, Joy just resigned, and we need somebody to fill Joy's place like immediately. That was on Monday. It wasn't there on mobile phone. That was 2001. Yes. Mobile phone has not become like this. So you have to call Brother Sholoton, my neighbor, who is a member of my church, who they have a phone in their house. So they call him and say, tell time to show in Lagos. So the guy came to church on Sunday, Tuesday evening, midweek service. Imagine that you go to midweek service for that day. He said, now you say you show in Lagos. Show him. Say there is a job for you. Don't forget
I was already doing things in Ibadan, but I was tired. I was looking for another opportunity. Lagos, I used to hate Lagos. But in fact, I used to say, if you believe you have to go to God before you can make it, you have been deceived. I don't know whether that's you know. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I packed my briefcase, another bag, and I headed to Lagos. Then the first class, I failed. Second class, I failed. I said, why you say this guy is smart? The guy said, I can guarantee. That's why you need a mastermind group. People that can speak for you. You might not find a specific person there. It might be a social media account that will speak for you. You might want to share it. I mean, I remember when we were trying to look for our first vacancy as a business there. I wore a shirt, or I can't remember what I wore, to the hall. You don't have vacancy there. Yeah, you can't look at it. She look at me, she don't finish it. No vacancy. Just okay. We go. We'll come tomorrow. I don't know what she means when to check me up. The athlete when to check me up. All my questions. The next day we showed up. Tell how are you? From where to where? I didn't even know when to leave for together. I'm like, this familiarity is coming very deep. So start talking. So what's the plan? I'm like, let them come. What has changed? Between yesterday, because she was so saucy the first day we came. This day she was very open. It was like, I think your background check. I checked you and I realized that this you are, and this was LinkedIn and that. I'm like, okay, so you are willing to give us good business development. He said, yes. It's not because of me who paid it yesterday when I came in the shop. But she wouldn't have given us that business. So you need to be careful, how you do what, how you package yourself. And so for me, it's about I need a solution I can create for a would-be employer. Like we always say, every organization has 5 things they want to do. Every business. Let me run by you. Number 1, every business needs to create innovative products and services. Every business. Because any business that's not creating innovative products and services, they will soon die and you don't have a job again. So when you identify businesses where you like to work, especially small businesses, just check their products. The products that they are selling right now, with the level of inflation, people have limited resources in Nigeria. Are people going to be easily continue to buy them, or their product has become not a priority? So you can walk into a company and say, look, I've looked at this product we are selling. The reason why we are not selling it is because the product is not good. But not broke. Can we repackage this product and sell it cheaper? That's exactly what happened some years ago. That's why till tomorrow you see I was going to sachet milk. The time came in again when people could not buy a carton of milk. So a company called Cowbell, you realize that not that people don't want to take milk, but just can't afford it in a big bag. Let's reprice it. So they repackage it and start selling the sachet. And people start buying. And what is that? People buy more. People pay more for the milk while buying a sachet than when you buy it in bulk. But that was innovative product. Every product, you need to write that up. Every business needs an innovative product or service. That might be what you are going to help your company to produce. What are we selling? Even in banks, right? And I see that you want to go into banking, you don't definitely want to go to accounting and operation. You want to go to marketing. Or have you got to, because that was the course you study. Sorry? All this area. What do you study? History, archaeology. I want to do audit. Know what to do in audit? What do you do in the audit? The audit financials. The audit financials.
I'm not aware. I don't have a background in accounting. But I'm not saying that's why you all get to know what problem you want to solve in that bank. You might not be an accountant, but because you are studying history, archaeology, you can say, I'm very good, I'm smart, I can build relationships, I'm going to be a marketer. But you can't do core banking operations because you need to check, you need to study accounting related jobs. Or banking and finance. Right? But if someone work in the bank, I wanted to work in the bank and study accounting. Right? And then I realized that, hey, even though I work in a consulting firm, and I went to work in the bank in HR. You can work in, but you need to know that I want to work in bank, where in HR? And where in banking? I want to work in an hospital, where in hospital? I want to work in telecommunication, where in telecommunication? I want to work in oil and gas, where in oil and gas? It doesn't mean you go like a content person, using oil and gas, work in oil and gas. Just to know which department, which problem you can solve for an oil and gas company. Are you guys getting me? You're before, like, you are typing or right. So it's about problem solving. 5 things that business needs. Okay, you have done it. Innovative products and services. Improve means of delivering your product and services. What's the operations? And you need to know which one of these 5 you can really work in the company. Either you are helping them to develop product and marketing, which are the people who are into data analytics, customer service, people who are into business development. What they do is they keep on looking for what can this business do to keep on selling. They study the market, they have come to analyze the market. Most small businesses don't have this kind of this in their business. They study trends and they are able to help the business to say, no, yeah, studying policy, it's okay, yeah. MindtheGap will be doing this training. Okay, let's start doing this kind of. So notice that what we are doing is not deriving impact for these people. So your own is to look at what the business can offer its customer. That's if you are into innovative products and services. Number 2 is to say, how can we even serve this customer better? If we produce this water and we produce it at 100 naira per water, but our customer needs to be able to buy this water at 100 naira. If we produce at 100 naira, we can't sell at 100 naira. Is that what we can do to reduce our processes so that the cost of producing water can come to 7,000 and still maintaining standard? So I can set at 100 and make a profit of 3. So can we look at our processes? Many organizations need to look at their processes and find a way of removing things that are not working. These are for technical people who are very big on process, who can analyze, what the start and the end of a thing. Every business needs someone to help them review their processes and help them to optimize their processes so that the cost of producing and the quality of production for their customers can be better. So you need to ask yourself, can I do that one for another business? The top thing every business wants to do, they want to get their product and service to the face of their customer, call it market. The whole purpose of the business is to win customers. You guys are my customers. Yes. And if you get this job, I'm not doing my own. I'll keep looking for better ways. I'll keep looking for better ways to get my job. To get my job done. That's why I said, okay, yeah, let's let it come. And you have come. Okay, let's encourage them. Let's do something that will, because your own getting job is my own success story. I'm not in this business so that I can train you. I'm not in this business so that you can be in my CDS. No. That might be somebody else's job in my organization. the job description of people attending CDS might be my own job. We will always challenge you guys. But that's not my own job description. My own job description, out of this 1,000 we have in the CDS, how many got a job? My own has gone so by ensuring that you guys show up in the CDS. My own job is to ensure that every single time you come, I'm able to get quality people, quality strategies that is going to be given to you when you come to the job, when you come show up in the CDS. My own job is to ensure, okay, these guys are 200 in Lagos State CDS. Is there a way we can make them to do better? My own job is outcome. Somebody else's job is communication. Somebody else is process. Somebody else is how can we work with our state officer to make sure that like I told them, very soon, going forward, anyone in CDS that cannot identify what they want to do after NYSC, we are going to remove them. It's not a standard. Anyone in our CDS that have not chosen one or two deep courses that they want to do, can't be in our CDS. Because that's the only way we can really achieve, we can really achieve what our customers want. What does it say? Get product attached to the face of our customer. When I know my solution to helping you guys to get a job is by ensuring that you guys, we have a one-on-one. And that's what I told you today. I said, look, all those 600 that come, one night, whatever we have to do, you guys must get a good job. We have to beg, borrow, whatever it is. Only those people are not serious. But anybody of this is here are not serious, I can't help you. But I'll still try. But my job is to try. Sometimes when I approach some of all these organizations that ask us to come and let's come members for them to attend on their program. I said, my problem is not mobilizing them. What are they coming to learn? What are they coming to learn? If it's not going to benefit them, I'm mobilizing them. Some of them, you tell them, mobilize them, like, we are doing this thing and it's going to benefit them. Why can't they spend their own money? I look at them and say, are you okay? There are other people producing things that they can go elsewhere. Is there a way we can help these people so I make it a lot easier for them to come? No, if they are serious to come, I know. Your own job is for those 5% that I wrote in my book who are self-driven, who can see opportunity in what you are doing and they come by themselves. That's not good at targeting. Of course, I'm targeting those people. The reason why I'm targeting those 5 people is to help me to get the remaining 35 who are discerning, or to help me get the NFA. Just I'm dying for it. And what it's talking about, how many of you would like to help me to find 5 other core members? So she has found me 4 who you are going to call for, just 4, in addition to yourself making 5. See, I have in my phone right now, I can find 5 that I can invite to come the next Saturday. Anyway, like that. You are free. You don't have. You don't. You can try. You don't have. What about you? I'm not forcing you, but I'm just saying to you that you can help me. You can't, I don't have a problem. But if you yourself, you have your own problem. It doesn't matter, you can't give what you don't have. I don't blame you. If you don't look like a success system, nobody's going to say, we are following. You have to prove that you have it together. You know why people don't follow you? Some people are instructed by quiet. But when like, okay, this guy is like a very serious person. I say, look, you know, I'm telling this program, I think they're really serious about really coming back to get a job after NYSC. I want to invite you. You know, it's not easy when you look at you like somebody who is really serious. Yourself. Yeah, I don't have money. I can let go to find money. Not those who want to just come. They want to come to anybody who don't have money. That's my own way of wanting to get a product. I said, don't worry, bring them. It's my way of wanting to get a product and a message to the face of the people that I really need it. Not that I don't need it, if you bring me anything. I just want to come and collect my money and just waste my life. God will punish you. She's like, he said, by wasting my life. It's like somebody saying pure water. You're not going to sell pure water to somebody who can't afford it. So I'm selling your product. You're not carrying somebody who can't afford it. And you came back there and say, I'm trying to. You're not helping me. You're trying to sell my product to people that don't even need it. I can't afford it. You get me? So that is what entrepreneurs do. Of course, they want to break even. Every entrepreneur wants to break even. They want to make profit. In our own interest, it's not profit, it's impact. So if you come now and say, you know, sir, if this is what your goal is, I can really help you to get, you know, 50-50 on a monthly basis. That I will work with you to help them to succeed. You already have a job. Hello? That's a job. You don't have to worry. Just help me find 50 people who are serious with their life. Who want to, once you help me find them, lead me to a show because I need them in, for example, you say, I'm going to give you 3 doesn't help me. But we help me get 50, and I say I'm going to pay you X amount. Okay, you have to get 100 every month. And let me say, what can make you break even? What can make me break even? Say you have to get 200 and you mentor them every month for 3 months. I can guarantee I can pay 100K every month. Yes. But if you do it for 50, I'm not breaking you. Because for me to be able to pay you X amount, I need to see results in the life of X amount. Something like that, you know the way you work. I don't know. You work like that. Right? What our goal is not gathering. We want you guys to be successful. We want you guys to be successful. We want they will go to camp. They will do everything. They will do everything because they know it's not just the activity. It's the result. It's the result that we're able to tell that give us the courage to go to our sponsor again. Say, hey, you know, out of these 1 million, how many people ask us to train X number? Whatever, at least we're able to get this number. What comes to the I really tried. We're going to support you. And what was the last time we asked you to pay us money? Or what we asked you to do? When we don't see more people successful, which is our own number 4 goal, impact, we don't break it. Do you get me? And helping others to succeed has become a big job. So if I can't, and we have been doing it for 15 years, what's our indication? What's the indication of us still be here 15 years? We're getting results. You are sending me a message today. Somebody say you want to do something with us. When we can deliver on result. And our result is not gathering people. Our result, they can look back and see success. That's why I go after people like you, who are success stories. Who I can showcase, hey, see Munacho, hey, see my baby. I want to see result. All of you that are not getting jobs, are not doing very well, you are making me look bad. I'm confessing now. Do you get me? And when I do that, can only help. I think our being together has been helpful to you. You can only get better when you become a success story. Remind you that we will do everything. Out of how many people that we train in all the job, we see about 50 of them that we're still paying. They are still working for us. We train them, but we have this 50. That the project has ended, but we still paying them because they are helping us to achieve our goal of bringing businesses that they are actually onboarding. That is what a job means. A job means an employer wants to solve a problem, and you help that employer to solve that problem, and that employer is going to reward you. It's not for gathering. Okay? What's the next thing? Expand your business. I want to expand. We started MindtheGap, we started in one local government, now we are in every state of Nigeria. Our goal right now is to go to every local government. We have what's called community managers in every state. In sometimes we have 3. Our goal right now is we are looking for smart, intelligent young people who can join this, our madness. That we think that you guys can succeed. Are we okay? Or even think you can make it? No, tell us to wake up. Wake us up from our dream now. That in this Nigeria, we are doing the wrong job. We Nigerian youth, we are in trouble. That's why I can't accept that you are in trouble, because I know what you need is what I have. I want to show me that you are willing to learn. I will go to England to invest in you. And it's within my capacity. Remember, I need to break you. We have an average come about. How much do you want to have after NYSC? Everybody can guess the average amount that comes about and talk about it. After NYSC. Eh? Eh? Before, it used to be 250. Everyone said, how many was that? I think they told themselves. I don't have any problem with 250. In fact, taking less than 250 as you come over, how do you survive in this business? But the question is, what are you going to do for your employer that he will be willing to pay you 250,000? Hello, I take transport. Hello. So your employer is not designed to pay you so that you can pay transport. Before I come to the office, I have to take transport. So remove transport from my salary once a day. That's not my job. My job is that you are helping me to make. I'm going to pay you 250,000. What you are doing for me should be helping me to make at least 1 million on a monthly basis. So we are now sharing from what your activities contributing to the business. When I just started my career, we used to call it job evaluation and salary administration. The company is not designed to give you more than 10% of the contribution you make to the organization on a monthly basis. Because you still need to pay for the office. You still need to pay for every other thing that you need to pay for. You need to pay for the future of the company. You need to pay for the investment that has come back. So there is a complexity. Just the way you ask somebody, let me ask you, want to do business. So you bought this carton of water, 12 of them, at 100,000. And you sold it at 120,000. How much is your profit? Like within 1 day, how much is your profit? Then? Are you sure? Okay. Why do you think so? Why did 20,000 your profit? Mm-hmm. The difference. You bought the product at 20,000. You transport it from where you bought it for 1,000. You that went to buy it, you put it inside fridge. You pay. You understand? So there are other things that even if you buy it like wholesale in the same place and you move away just sold it at 120,000, there is something that is called other costs. That you need to remove first before you can say this is my profit. I think the average young person don't understand that. Alright? So every business wants to expand. So we expanded from one local government to nationwide right now. And we are looking for some crazy guys who can help us take it every local government. And your job is to go to your local government and ensure you can mentor 100, 200 young people every month as a community manager. And you have to be the employment. You are doing for 3 months too. I go and get a better job. We do that. It's called internship. What's the next time? What are your next steps? Oh, thank you. So, what are your next steps? Let's see now.
Just a question.
What are your next steps? I haven't said all this. What are your next steps? The people online have gone? Yeah, they've been waiting. Oh, sorry for them. All right.
What are you? Let's say those parts of the next person.
So, for me, every time we have this conversation, it's like an eye opener that I'm not there yet. I have to keep learning. But I also do not want to say, oh, I am learning and then I'm sitting one place. I'm open for internships, I'm open for volunteering jobs that can expose me to the actual work. So that's the next step for me.
No, you have a job in MindtheGap if you want to.
Yes, he also invited me to assist in the community.
No, we're talking about that one. I'm talking about real job. You study education business now. We have the projects around that they don't.
Yes,
they don't
I was working with
business. I see now. Once you are using, everybody is looking out for you. Eh? And yet there are people in MindtheGap that are serving MindtheGap that are looking for to send them away. So it's not about. Thank you.
And for me, I think my next step forward is how to go and actually know what I really want.
I'm in the process.
Very well.
Before now, I was working with Polaris Bank.
You are what?
I was working with Polaris Bank.
Okay.
So, several promotion exams, this one, but the major key factor is NYSC certificate.
Okay.
So, getting the certificate now, I know by the next promotion list and exam, I can really apply.
Okay. What kind of work are you doing there without certificate?
I was working as an FX transaction officer. FX, Dubai.
So why did you have the skill to do that before service?
No, I wasn't. I was trained. I came in as
Training.
like a trainee. Then,
Okay. So go back there. But how would this conversion with you have done? How will you do it?
I was trying to. With this conversation now, I've been trying to get up with data analysis skills for the longest, but with this, I have to go back to it. I'm able to do the courses already now.
Yeah.
From our discussion so far, I think I'll be back to work for myself and know what I
All right.
From today's discussion, I'll be using social media more in terms of picking opportunities, searches on YouTube, on Google, and actually applying for it But I think there's something, at times when you read the description of maybe some job and you look at your qualifications. So, or even actually reading it and using it as a guide to improve myself.
In fact, at the time, some of us used to be junkies of reading other people's CV. We used to read other, when application come out, we wasn't there ago. When application would sit on a table and they spread it. This 1 year, 3 years, 3 years. There's someone that want to do Naira bet. Because you read what they need. It's not just in your head. I'm going to get a job. What are they looking for? I'm not sure. It's going to be tough. Let me settle this one. Then you know that this one, I will attack you. You know, so you need to be there. You need to know what is needed. So you apply yourself to it.
All right. For me personally, it's more of personal result. So I'll try to push myself. I feel like I'm not doing enough. So I would like to push.
You're not! Not feel. Not feel. See what you mind, MindtheGap? I've been talking possible. I know you are smarter than the other two, but you need to push yourself. Now, nothing that I don't see every day. I will push you from this to boom. Because imagine that you sink or swim. I was talking to Kauna today. I'm not going to Kauna in a while. I'm like, Kauna, what's been happening? He said, you know, all those things you put inside me. I've been showing them. They say, I know, Mr. Bumi, I got married. He said, following you. So all this you used to, because it was a quiet like. Nothing talk, but Kauna, very smart. Information, what you study? First side information science. Or just what you mind, just keep quiet. Yeah? You can mind somebody in MindtheGap. One day we are talking about how many billions are put on Google like this. Inside MindtheGap. Kauna said, no, I don't know how to report. I'll give you my how to call. You know, by the time she came back 3 months, I was like, Tayo, you know, I've been business. For her, I was like, Then I was telling her, you know, you did this online moderation. Yes. How you push me to do many things I didn't know how to do? He said, what do you do? Something was fantastic. Yes, I know. But I didn't know it was inside me. I said, you have to come and do more. I'm ready. My job is to bring out what is inside you. But if someone is unwilling to be pushed, I'll push the person out. Because the life is movement. If you don't move, you know, I have my weakness. There's somebody that doesn't have weakness. But if you stay on your weakness, 5 years after NYSC, you will see your friend that NYSC will take to lunch. God, that will not be your portion in Jesus' name. When you see your friend that is coming, you go, oh God, look at me, I tell you. Right? Some people cannot go for alumni meeting. So their life does not. So I want to encourage all of you. Please, all this thing we have said, you can listen to it and just go away and continue the normal life. Normally, otherwise, because of the few of our challenge, nobody is not encouraging. But I would rather stay with the 6 of you. And let's see how we can build it together. She's already in the mastermind group. I recommend that the rest of 5 of you form yourself into the mastermind group. You know? Huh? Yes, now we will teach you, you know, how to manage the mastermind group. All these things that we have discussed today, or people will convert them into checklists. Checklist. Discover myself. And you give you, so about yourself. This week, what we are doing is self-discovery. Let's read this book. We'll give you a copy of the book. Who am I? Discover yourself. Challenge yourself. And the reason why I can say that was because when I was going to finish my service here, 15 of us came together and we joined our hands together. And we're going to succeed together.
succeed and I fail, you have just failed. And we pray together. Everybody is in different parts of the world right now. Many of them don't even get to see. But my closest partner today, that's bringing me a job almost close to my other one. How much is the budget that you guys do that? It would be interesting. How much? No. No, if you want for the express here. What is what? Not for you. We are not that we work with our when I saw the budget is about 1.something million pounds or euro. One of project. You understand? Why am I saying that? Because if you do not know, and we are not doing it because of the money, but we need the resources to be able to do all of that. That's why we don't ask you for money. Why? Because we are not the only one that's interested in your success. All those organizations are equally interested in your success. And they know in 15 years we have been consistent in producing. And that's why I'm not getting some results. Maybe we need to invest a little more. Bring a few guys together. Yeah, anyway. We will plan something. Of course, I know you guys are on track. I want to see. This year, I've said to myself, at least, if we're able to reach 10,000 comment bars within the CDS this year, I want to see how we can get at least 1,000. 1,000. So after NYSC, get a job, or at least 10%. Is that 1% or 10%? 10%. If I can achieve 10%, I'll be fulfilled. And that's why even from the process of recruiting and upgrading it. Not that we don't want to do for those who are ready. Even those who are not ready, going forward, we'll say, okay, this one looks smart, attach it to match it. This one looks okay, attach it to whatever. We want to do that because we know 30 years as a process cannot achieve it. But if they realize that, these guys are really interested in our future and they are supporting us. Let me tell you the truth. Bashira reached out to the president. I feel bad to you. You don't engage me like you engage Muna. I say it's not because I am being discriminating. Number one, she has proven herself over time. Number two, she's always showing, I'm going to do better too. So some of all those people I first met that day, and one of all those people that came back to me and said, this is the challenge I'm having. I helped her to make a career decision because she was somewhere, she wanted to move somewhere, and she's confused. I said, don't worry, that's my job. And she's doing very well by herself. But the fact that, I'm always calling you, because no, people, me, I'm here. That's what I love. That's what I love. That's where you're going to develop yourself. Do you understand? If an opportunity shows up, when an opportunity shows up, they say, hey, can you send me $5? I need to go to America. I won't call you because I don't know you. I don't know you. She has spoken herself. And that's how people move forward in life. That's how I move forward. It wasn't because I was writing plenty of application. I showed progress that I'm serious about life. I'm not only am I serious, I'm also showing progress that I don't want to succeed alone. I want others to succeed. And friends, do you learn when you try to get other people to succeed? You will learn. Now, when you're in university, when you're the one that's only doing tutorial for others, you know the story now? The process of teaching others, what happened to you? You are consolidating your knowledge. For people that don't know it, I want to give it to themselves. They are always doing it. So with these few words of mine, I will finish with you. No, not just for Lord. This compulsory too. This compulsory. Bring out your phone. Bring out your phone. In fact, we don't used to do this one seriously before. I want to do it now. Everybody look for me on LinkedIn. It's also because I want to help you. Look for Tyler today on LinkedIn and follow me. I'm not looking for followers, but I need you need me. All right? Where am I? Look for Tyler today. That's number one. After that one, I don't want Twitter. Facebook, YouTube,
LinkedIn, and also
LinkedIn of MindtheGap too.
we update this thing.
Huh?
We will update this thing. We need to update it.
And you know, so I want us to build our YouTube.
Economics. We are the subscribers of Economics, right?
No, they've been enjoying the content, they will not subscribe. And don't not subscribe and ring the bell. Let's see you like me. What is it want to push? You are following me on LinkedIn. Send me a message. You are following me, send me a message. So that's why I'm going to be relating with you. But I think this lady is very smart. I'm not saying you guys are not smart, so she's very quiet. How come I don't know you? You see there. You're very quiet. Oh, you are the NBC, the special one. You are one of the special people. So why is your profile here? Why your profile you want to use? They've created the image now. When you don't get it. We've done this extension, so I'm ready this week. The podcast. So that's why I say, well, I don't want us to also stretch ourselves too much. But that will build our YouTube channel from now. Sorry? How do you mean? Podcast?
Yes.
Podcast is without video now.
No, video podcast. Yes, they do it on YouTube. You have the audio and you have the video. So audio you could use platforms like what they call it, these streaming platforms, Spotify and all of those around. They could also do it video podcast from YouTube.
And so what's the time for what currently do when we interview you guys? That's it, no? Yeah? So
It's like a
President. Oh, it happened. Oh, so let's interview his mastermind.
Okay.
Do the flyer,